Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's session for Precinct 2. As you notice, we have a couple extra guests as this is our start of our Masquerade event. We're going to be trying to get that rolling and having fun with that. It's going to be great. As you saw earlier, we did have a combat map up. We will try to keep that up and rolling for you all throughout the session. And we will make sure that it is taken care of. I will try my best. So I had to do a little mic check. All right. So a couple of quick announcements. One, if you like what you're seeing and you want to support the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe and then like. It's better for the algorithm, is what I've been told. You can also find us on Blue Sky or TikTok at Nyxborough D&D. Those are our socials. We are going to be getting that sort of taken care of, etc. It's fine. Sorry, bug. This is a live stream, so if you do hop in and want to say hi, please go ahead and throw something in the chat. We'll say hi back, or I will message in the chat just to let you know. We appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. And for the next 4 sessions or 3 weeks, so this session, the next 3, will be this the ball or the masquerade. So we will be doing that. Cool. I don't think that did anything. Cool. All right, I'm gonna hop back in and see what these crazy hooligans are on about. All right, I'm back. What? Precinct 2, because it's a Precinct 2 night.
We've been panicking about that since you left, because you said do recap and left, and we've been panicking.
Precinct 2. Because it's a Precinct 2 night. And then we will do Precinct 9's recap next time.
Okay.
Well, maybe I don't have this.
Nose goes, not it.
Yeah, not it.
I've had a long 2 weeks.
Do you have the notes, Brandon?
I thought I did. The short version of it went away.
I'll just add 100 health to the BBEG and we'll just get into it.
Okay.
Waylon, save it.
Okay. Let's see. We're gonna skim this motherfucker. Okay. So last time on Precinct 2, Adelaide and Wayland were fleeing from Lila's burning clinic in the gutterway, where there was the body of Cade, who was a changeling, who took the place of a police officer and had sundered bloom bursting out of their chest. Kale was mad at Adelaide for running away because he couldn't protect her, and when she said, "I won't run away again, it's okay," the corpse of the lieutenant from Precinct 9 dropped right in front of them. That corpse was then taken back to the precinct for an autopsy. R.I.P. Where later the gang from Precinct 2 went to see the body, but also check out the sundered bloom that was captured that Pheles then used Speak with Plants on, and this weird ass sentient plant turned out to be a gift for Astrael from somebody else. Adelaide also did admit that Astrael was back in her head, and Dimitri also heard these sounds, but I don't quite remember if he said that it was also happening to him. Wayland and Adelaide decided to create an item that would help keep these words from Astrael out of her head. Meanwhile, Dimitri and Pheles shared an intimate conversation in the workshop where Pheles completely and utterly failed at picking up on the hints about Dimitri's feelings for him. And then the party made some like plans for the week leading up to the masquerade that they were all invited to. One of which being Dimitri putting together the suit for Pheles and kind of like talking to Dimitri about what things mean. And Wayland was like, if you're going to ask him out, just ask him out. Yeah, and then we were all getting ready for the masquerade event. And that's kind of where we left off.
Yeehaw. All right. Y'all ready to play some D&D?
You have no idea.
I have some idea.
You have no idea.
All right. Well, we're going to start not on the night of the masquerade, but a few years back. Come with me on a little journey, shall we? High above the plain of the continent, above Nyxborough, above, well, the ocean and other parts, there are islands that seemingly float in the sky. And there are structures and different buildings, and people have learned to live up there. Winged creatures, as well as those that have figured out ways of flight throughout the years. One such location is a place called Seraphel's Rest. A interesting priest dichotomy where there are both those that are guardians of Nadis, the god of secrets, and those that are the guardians of Lumora, goddess of radiance and light. As we kind of zoom in closer, we see that these stone structures are pristine in some ways, crumbling in others, with bridges of light that seem to cross between each of them. As we continue getting in closer and closer, we come upon the door to one of these rooms. A soft knock, followed by a familiar voice. Eris, dear, if you wouldn't mind, just today, come out. We'll do the normal morning ceremonies and we'll go from there. You promised me that you would do it today.
Eris will sigh and look dejectedly at the ring in her hands before responding to her mother. Yes, Mother. Today, then. I'm almost ready. Just give me one moment.
I'm good. I'm glad, even. May the light be with you. And she walks away. As we kind of go to the other side of the door, who do we see waiting for us?
We see a young ASMR. I know I said that wrong. Who has long pink hair with a gentle curl. Today she has it braided to the side and her white robes of Lumora on. She has a hot pink glow to her eyes, and if you look close enough, her hair has little specks of golden light in it, and her wings are the traditional white wings of an angel, but it has a golden glow to them. And as she finishes up getting ready, she will tuck her engagement ring into her pocket, or former engagement ring.
As you head out, quickly see your mother in this kind of kitchenette area, working on a quick breakfast, as she looks to you and just says, I'm so glad to see you. As Justice is standing in front of you, taller, dark skin, white hair that kind of falls past her shoulders. Would you say her wings are out at the moment, or is she leaving them?
I would say that her wings are out at the moment.
Yeah, you see these kind of long white wings with these kind of yellow glow for Justice as she turns and just I have a plate for you here, and then we'll get started on the morning ritual.
Thank you very much, Mother. Though I'm not very hungry this morning.
That's fine. If you want, we can always eat after. I can always make more. That's not a problem. And I think she'll kind of come over and put a hand on your shoulder and then lean down and just kind of kiss your cheek real quickly, and just kind of, I'm glad to see you out of the room. Shall we? And kind of gestures towards the landing way where your morning ceremony takes place.
Eris will nod and force a smile. Yes, we should.
As you follow behind her, walking out, you feel the wind before you get there. As you see the cold and cool breeze kind of coming through from being this high up. It's refreshing, but it still has a bit of a bite to it. As you sit down, your other mother is also she's got the paints ready to go to paint the symbol of Lumora on yours and your mother's forehead. She looks to you and just, I'm so happy to see you again, Eris. I'm glad that you're here.
I'm glad to be here. She'll bite her lip but still try to force out that same smile.
As you kind of kneel, I imagine there is kind of like pillows for you to kneel down on as you are getting ready. You feel that paint go onto your forehead, and that same symbol that had been there for years, that had been absent this last month, as the symbol of Lumora gets painted onto you. After a moment, your vision starts to go dark, and you suddenly hear a voice inside of your head. Help me. Please help me. I'll give you all anything you want. You just need to help me. And then, like a mirror shattering, you hear the voice splinter out as you recognize that was Lumora. And I think with that, you wake up back now in the present as that memory fades. During that morning, you are told, Eris, of you're being moved from the night shift down to the day shift for Precinct 2. Able to meet all of your fellow compatriots as you greet them one day before this lovely masquerade event. As you meet Adelaide and Dimitri and Felice and Wayland and Miles, as a new detective joins you, named Eris. We'll kind of go down the list, kind of do a re-description real quick for everybody before we get into the close for the night. Gonna have you all meet real quick, and then we'll jump forward to the masquerade.
So just to confirm, this is like before the masquerade in the precinct right now?
Yeah, this is in the precinct, just like a real quick, like everybody meeting Eris, just as a way to make sure you guys all know who she is before just throwing her into the masquerade.
And do you want character descriptions now and then again later? Is that what we're doing?
I think character descriptions for like what you would normally look like, and then we can have the character descriptions of the attire later, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just so Eris knows what you all look like and whatnot, and then we'll get the fits later. So, Miles, how about you start us off?
Okay. Miles is a shadow Kai, light purple skin, blue-gray eyes. He has an undercut and white hair that he keeps very, very neat and tightly wound in a bun. And he's wearing a little fancy little suit, brown suit. So
cool. And we'll go up to Wayland.
All right. So Wayland is about 4 feet tall. He's a Kender, so he's got a little bit of long ears. He's got almost a cross between like Dean Winchester style hair and like shaggy ruffled kind of like get out of bed, tussle it, and be gone. He's an artificer, so he's got goggles that he wears on his head, and he's got like a leather sleeveless jacket that's a little bit not quite a coat, but not quite a normal jacket, to help protect him from his magical tinkering, I guess. And typically on his shoulder or in his pocket or in like the inner pocket coat or inner coat pocket is his little artificer buddy, which is a stoat that's got like a mechanical body. It's like the head, tail, and like feet of a stoat, but the rest of it's all mechanic.
Hell yeah. We'll move up. Sleepy, are you able to describe Felice, or do you want
Yes,
us to?
I am home.
Cool. Okay. I
Thanks, my
just
friend.
wanted to double check.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Felice is a forest gnome. I think he's 3'9". He is usually dressed in the precinct's uniform when he's at work or getting it. And not often does he wear his overalls or whatever Dimitri makes them. But he always has that straw hat. He's got white hair, dark brown skin, green eyes, and that's about it.
Hell yeah. All right. We'll move up to Dimitri real quick.
Dimitri is an at least 7 foot, incredibly brawny, muscle bound minotaur. Let me get his picture real quick. With black skin and fur, and his fur is very, very fine, and it looks like he's carrying around a large set of golden shears. If you check the chat, you'll be able to see him, and that is his current fit before he switches into his masquerade fit. I'll just describe it for the people watching. It's like a black jacket with that's open with open cuffs, and underneath it is like an open white dress shirt, and everything looks tailored to the nines. Oh, and he has like a black, or I'll say a beige scarf around his neck that covers his chest a little bit that he's got opened up. And even though that he is incredibly large, it doesn't look like any of his clothes should fit him, or he's so large that you would think that he would be bursting out of his clothes. Everything fits him perfectly. It was perfectly tailored for him, for his body, to show off his assets. Yeah.
Awesome. And Adelaide, take us home.
Adelaide is about 5'2", human with hazel eyes, long black hair that's got a slight beach wave to it. Quite a lean figure. Her typical outfit beneath the precinct lab coat is a high lace collared blouse, high-waisted ruffle skirt with a pinafore under a lady's overcoat, lace Victorian boots, and a silvered bone chatelaine at her hip.
Perfect. Yeah. And I guess because Eris, you probably look a little bit different than earlier. What kind of attire is your day-to-day attire?
I think for it would be, that's the one thing I didn't think about. I was so excited.
Like, I'm ready for the masquerade. Well, we can deal with it later if we need to deal with it later. That's okay.
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 We'll just say for right now, because she's excited to meet everyone, she is wearing just the normal precinct
Uniform,
but like without the blue overcoat, just the like white undershirt.
Gotcha. Perfect. Yeah. So you see this, bright pink-haired, Azamar woman.
Yes, and she does not have her wings out.
Cool.
How tall did you say she was?
Oh, she's 5'5".
Okay. Also, Miles is 5'10". I forgot to mention that. 5'10".
You
Okay.
felt very unsure about that, but that's okay.
It's 5'10" or 5'11". I think it alternates, honestly.
It just depends on his mood. Cool. All right.
Do you have art, by the way?
Oh, I do. One moment.
We will, while you're posting that, we'll go ahead and we'll fast forward a little bit to walking up to the Thane Estate as you guys are making your way in. Kiki, if you want to read that description.
Of course. The Thane Gala marks the first official flourish of the New Year's formal season, always falling on the 13th of Solwayne. It is never merely a party, it is a proclamation, a gilded testament to wealth and dominion staged within the resplendent estate of Belric Thane, one of the Council of Sphere's most formidable voices. The approach to the Thane Estate is a pilgrimage of splendor. Each turn reveals another glimpse of the grandeur. First, the glitter of domes, then the long facade unfolding like an ivory fan across the horizon. The building itself is a marvel of marble and gilded stone, rising against the indigo dusk like a dream made solid. Its many windows blaze with light, and the broad stair of the grand entrance spills onto the drive like a river of gold. Vehicles roll to a halt before the steps. Footmen in midnight blue livery open the doors with silent precision, their movements rehearsed to the rhythm of luxury itself. Guests ascend into pools of lamplight, jewels glittering, soft laughter soft and practiced. From somewhere beyond the tall glass doors, warmth spills outward, golden and inviting. Inside, the ballroom shimmers like a mirage made real. Light pours from crystal chandeliers suspended in midair, each prism scattering into 1,000 fractured rainbows that dance across gilded cornices and mirrored walls. Columns of enchanted ice, sculpted into spirals and stags, phoenixes and queens, turn slowly in the corners of each doorway, their pale radiance bleeding into halos that shift with every breath of passing air. The music drifts from a string quartet draped in gowns of starlight silk, each bow draw sending notes trembling like silver thread through the atmosphere, vibrating against bone, slipping into the pulse. Servers glide through the press of bodies with the soundless ease of phantoms, their trays of champagne flutes chiming with a faint crystalline hum, the towers of sugared pastries so perfectly charmed that no crumb dare falls. The air smells of honey and citrus, perfumed smoke and rosewater powder, underpinned by the faint chill of the enchanted sculptures that breathe their frost into the room. As the evening deepens, the music swells into a waltz. Masks and feathers and jewels spill into the polished center of the floor, skirts flare like unfurling blossoms as couples turn beneath the shimmer of light. The laugh of courtiers rings bright and brittle, like breaking glass, threading between the clink of crystal goblets and the murmured hiss of politics traded behind fans. Along the northern and southern walls, tall gallery doors stand open, spilling the heat of the ballroom into the night. Starlight pours through their apertures, carried on currents of cooled air threaded with the faint metallic tang of snowmelt. Beyond the doors, the estate unspools into its gardens. Marble balconies overlook slopes of hedges and winding stone paths, lit by lanterns drifting like fireflies. Glowing spheres hang suspended in languid arcs, each leaving the faintest trace of warmth in their wake. Though winter clings to the air, enchantments coax the grounds into an impossible bloom. Beds of frost roses glitter like pale embers, Early lilies sigh open under the moon, their petals faintly luminous. The scent of blossoms curls over the night air, sharp and sweet, an elixir against the gold. Guests drift in and out, their silks whispering, perfumes trailing like painted brushstrokes. Some step out only long enough for a single greedy breath of the night before the ballroom's furnace of light pulls them back inside. Others slip deeper into the garden's weave, their laughter unraveling as it is swallowed by shadows and ivy. There, along the graveled paths, the world hushes. Each crunch beneath the slippered foot rings sharper, more intimate than the resounding waltz left behind. Lanterns bob overhead, shedding honeyed light and subtle heat, warming the air until the cold seems to breathe more from memory than flesh. The moon hangs pale and far, her silver face softened by the tangle of branches and a heavy curtain of ivy. Arches clothed in evergreen lead the wanderer deeper into the labyrinth of hedgerows, their turns sharp, their walls close. In their depths, alcoves reveal themselves like secrets. Stone benches carved from ivy scrawlwork, fountains where nymphs spill water that shimmers faintly with enchantment. Statues whose blank stare seems to follow the trespasser's gaze. Some corners glow faintly when crossed, the brush of magic against skin as delicate as fingertips. The air thickens here with the perfume of frost roses, heady and intoxicating, sweet at first inhale, sharp as ice on the tongue. In the maze's embrace, the masquerade loosens its jeweled mask. The chandeliers and violins dwindle to a memory, leaving only the pulse of breath and footsteps, the faint rustle of fabric in the dark. Here, in the lantern-lit hush, secrets are spoken, stolen kisses bloom like frost roses, and the shape of the night shifts, irrevocably, into something else.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. Perks of having a lot of prep work. There's a lot of NPCs I had to take care of, so I'll always accept the help where I can get it. So thank you again, Kiki, for getting that and reading that for us. I have positioned y'all in order of initiative. I think there's a couple of entrances that do need to be made. So we're going to kind of go down the list a little bit. So, Eris, are you wanting to be introduced with someone, or would you wait for the next person that you know to show up, or just walk in and make yourself at home?
Honestly, I think Eris, not having been a part of one of these events before, she would unknowingly probably just walk in being amazed by everything around her on her own.
Okay, I will move you inside then. There are no introductions, as this is a large gathering of 200 to 300 guests, not including servers or this, that, and the other. It is crowded, it is loud, there is music playing, there is food being passed out. It is an event. Miles, you are next on the list with Lila in tow. Are you two...
I'm sorry to interrupt. Are we describing our outfits now for the ball?
Man, that's a great point. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry. I'm trying to get everybody in. Eris, what is the outfit that you are wearing?
Okay, this one I do have prepared. So, she is wearing a light pink chiffon dress with chiffon roses being decorated throughout the dress, along with a white decorated mask. Her hair is in a low bun with chiffon roses in it, and she's wearing a choker necklace with, once again, chiffon roses. She's very pink and red right now. And yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. So, you definitely catch the eyes of some people, with your outfit and kind of by yourself and stuff like that. There are definitely some people that do look your way. Miles, you're up. You're up next with Livy on deck. What does Miles and Lila look like?
Dimitri, do you want to take it away?
You can describe how y'all look.
Okay.
I wanted my notes for if I was asked on like their inspiration or anything. If somebody was like, "Oh, how did you?" So y'all good.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure. I was prepared. Hang on. I'm prepared.
I can do it. Dimitri is.
Miles. Yeah. I found Miles. I found his. But also go for it if you want. I panicked a little.
All right, I'm here for you, fam. All right, give me a second here.
I sent you the outfit I drew inspiration from.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. All right. Lila's outfit has a midnight star speckled sort of. I'm not even clutch. That matches the blue in her gloves, which has some flowers like stitched into it. And then she's got a green corset with a belt going across her waist and a short greenish sky blue skirt with brown, long, like knee-high brown boots. Yeah. She looks like a dream. I hope that you can like put it up there, Hannah.
Yeah, that's what I was working on, and then I'll show Eris's here in a second. I'm having it slideshow right now.
Wait, I'm pulling it up. It's loading. A slideshow? Oh gosh. It's the fact that she's blonde here. Sorry.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, and does she have her masquerade mask? Or are we like gathering outside of it and we're like waiting in line to get in?
I feel like we would still wear the masks in line, right?
Yeah, you'd probably still wear the masks even in line. She has one that just seems to be covered with like leaves and kind of different fall colors and stuff like that kind of goes throughout it. And then that's what Eris is wearing.
I know that you put up the slideshow. Miles is wearing black and blue for Precinct colors.
Right.
Not red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue, actually, I was gonna have it so where the blue matches the color and design of Lila's clutch.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. As you guys kind of walk up, I think you guys are not too far from Eris entering and do spot her easily enough when you guys get inside. Oh yeah, you need to be down here.
Question: is Eris like a coworker?
Yeah,
we-
she was night shift.
She is
Okay.
now a day shift detective.
Yes, she was night shift. She's now day shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just realized how big this map is.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you, Kiki, for this as well. After Miles is Adelaide.
I do not have a description for Nura, but I do have for Jorah and Adelaide.
I got Nura.
So for Jorah and Adelaide, they're dressed in gentle lavender and gold woven into motion. Adelaide's gown unfurls like spun silk from dusk itself. Lavender brushed with the soft shimmer of evening cinched at the waist and pinned in gold. Gold filigree curls along the bodice in sweeping folds, delicate as ivy yet deliberate as heraldry. Beneath the lavender shimmer, the depth of a black underskirt fringed with gold, a subtle nod to the Montgomery lineage. Night embracing the light. The gown's modern Nyxborough cut is daring, the sculpted corsetry declaring not only confidence but intent. Her lavender lace gloves climb past her elbows, their intricate pattern echoing the gilded rose at her waist. The mask upon her face is completing the illusion, golden filigree sculpted for grandeur. Beside her is Jorah, her mirror and counterbalance. His attire is a masterwork of lavender and silk and restrained grandeur, every fold marked with gold embroidery that catches the light like first touch of dawn. The gilded robes match his composed bearing, the long drape moving with unhurried grace. A lavender undershirt and boots ground the look, and a violet sash folded with gilded lace binds the ensemble together. Its motif a reflection of his wife's or of his fiance's gown. His own mask, gold filigree, and subtle lavender enamel lends him an air of mythic distance, the diplomat turned symbol. Together they make a statement that cannot be missed. Lavender for Zintara, gold and black for Montgomery's. Two houses, two nations interlaced. Their attire speaks not of ornament but of an alliance, not of vanity but vision.
I think you see, and next to Jorah is Nura Asharik, a Zentaran diplomat who has traveled a long distance to be here tonight. She is wearing a very much so lavender, almost like silks that kind of gently sway down the body, covering all the way down. She's wearing a lavender shawl that kind of wraps around her shoulders and has her head wrapped in a hijab pulled tightly, kind of covering her long black hair with some silver jewelry kind of adorning throughout, as that's more the Zentaran colors, is that lavender and silver. As the trio enters, you definitely turn some eyes, especially with the three of you, particularly Nura, Jorah, and Adelaide. Following behind them is our lovely farmhand. Hey, Rowan.
Hello.
What you look like?
Rowan is currently wearing a shirt that is a deep garnet silk. It is half unbuttoned, and around his throat hang chains that are that rest against his tanned skin. They kind of tangle together in a careless sort of arrangement. In other terms of jewelry, his ears are adorned with like glittering silver piercings, and his hands are heavy with rings, again, mismatched silver and tarnished steel. And he's also wearing bracelets and chains that are glimmering faintly at his wrists, and a worn watch. His slacks are black and they are fitted and paired with a polished boots. And his dark, unruly curls are freshly cut. They're still there, but they are more tamed in terms of style, but they still have that kind of voluminous look to them and they frame his face. There's still that faint smudge of earth and iron that clings to him that never really leaves. And on his face is a mask of feathers that are a mix of blues and greens, similar to peacock feathers. And it is trimmed with the faintest dusting of gold around the sharp edge around them to heighten his sharp green eyes. Yeah, and he has a little bit of kajal on as well. And that's what Rowan looks like.
Wonderful. As you enter the rest of the way into the estate.
Is Waylon next?
Yes.
All right. So Waylon, he is wearing a high-collared black coat tailored to perfection by his friend Dimitri. And it's gleaming with these like gold embroidery that traces these subtle alchemic symbols that shimmer just when they catch the light of the moon as he's walking in and of the ballroom as he walks in. Beneath it, he's wearing a brown leather vest on top of a just like crisp black shirt. He's got some like brass and leather straps that very much capture the idea that he is an artificer. And in that, he's got like little ornaments of like bits and bobs of, like little gears, maybe some like nuts and bolts. His pants are fitted and threaded in a shinier like embroidery pattern that looks like faint runes if you look at them just right. And uncomfortably for him, where he would normally wear gloves, he's not wearing any, so he's like barehanded for the first time in forever. And in place of a mask, because he's awkward like this, he's kind of just taken his goggles and like popped out the lenses. So it's like not necessarily a masquerade mask, because he's thinking more functionality over everything else. And as he walks into the ballroom, he is going to look for people that he knows.
Yeah, I think you're able to easily spot. Actually, probably not. Give me an investigation. As you walk into a very crowded room from a very low height.
Do you want me to make it a disadvantage?
Up to you.
For fun? Yeah, let's do it for fun. Investigation at disadvantage is still a 22.
Damn. Yeah, you find Miles and Eris pretty easily with Lila nearby. As you three kind of gather. Livy, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering with your family?
I suppose, yeah.
Cool. As the Velathrans. Oh, there you go. Show up. Celric, Claudine, Elettra, and Magnus Sinclair are with you. I'm guessing they're probably in tow, or kind of, you guys are kind of a group heading into this. What does Lavinia look like?
Lavinia looks like she is wearing a golden gown that it kind of falls in soft waves from her hips down in a tight bodice that is single strapped with like floral decals going across one shoulder, which, mind you, she never has her shoulders out. This is the first time. And she also wears a mask of golden filigree with like curling leaves and petals carved into it. And she wears no jewelry save for a single earring in her left ear. I'm sorry, right ear. It's in her right. And she has Lume tucked into a pocket in her dress that you cannot see, but it is there. She wears golden heels. She is very golden, sleek tonight. Her hair, cerulean blue hair pulled up, half down. The rest falls down her shoulders. And yeah.
Yeah, I think near you have Celric and Claudine in matching almost earthly green tones. They seem to be less willing to be there in this regard, trying to be part of the casualness of it all. They are they have kind of like green with silver filigree on them. They're both wearing kind of these ornate green with silver lined opulent masks. Behind them is Electra and Magnus in similar green garb, except there is this almost splash of maroon that transitions into the green for Magnus's colors. As if from like the shoulder over, and then it kind of transitions into this darker green that fades almost into black at the bottom. And theirs is very similar to Celric and Claudine's, except for their masks have a like a grapevine that kind of curls around the left side of their masks, because they're going to be on the nose about it. As you all enter, are you looking for anyone as you enter?
She will just, out of habit, immediately look for Rowan and Adelaide, but won't approach any of them just yet, just clocking where they are.
Yeah. Give me investigation.
Investigation. Okay, that is a 19.
19. Yeah, I think it's easy enough for you to kind of clock where they have run off to, as you also make your way further inside. And last but certainly not least, we have Dimitri and Felice. I kind of put you guys together because I kind of assumed you guys would be together. Walking in, you guys are not. Yeah, you guys are not last in any means, in the sense of like you're not like at the end of the line or something like that. You guys are on time, just how the dice rolled. So, yeah. How do our lovely gentlemen look tonight?
I'll let you handle Elizabeth. Dimitri.
Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna drop it in the chat for y'all so that y'all can see. Okay, Dimitri is wearing like what looks like tattered bits of a jacket, but it's leather. The sleeves are long and the shoulders are broad on each side, but the what would be his neck and his like abdomen, his torso, is covered in gold. Which would you say is more Astriel, gold or silver, Hannah?
Astrael is gold.
Gold chains. It's going like he's all over his body. It's gold chains all going, of course, like just diamonds dancing on his skin. Yeah. I wish y'all could see it, but it looks cool in here. I think. And Felice.
Mm-hmm. He is. Well, I'm not. I was the odd one out, guys. I'm so sorry. Elise is wearing a mostly white suit, like white pants, a white vest, but he has like a green overcoat. It's the base is white, but it has a green pattern. For flower.
Floral. Yeah.
Floral. Thank you so much. And on the inside, it is a dark. How would I describe this? Like a
Forest
emerald?
green.
Yeah, forest. Yeah, forest emerald. And he does not have that because this is a formal event. Instead, he is wearing a kind of gold
mask
with it covers the top part of his face, and it has antlers coming off of it, and also some leaves. Very Fae inspired. He also made sure to tuck his gloves in his back pocket just in case. Just in case.
All right. Awesome. There are some NPCs already placed, but this is a large ballroom that I kind of am opening up to you guys, where you would like to place yourselves. Your tokens are unlocked at the moment, so you can kind of move yourselves towards potential NPCs you want to go to or whatnot, and then we'll kind of go back down the list again to get some more moments in. But kind of threw y'all throughout, so just take a second, look through it.
Actually, is it all right if I role play with Felice, like us, like
Sure.
on our way?
Yeah, if you want to do that on the way in, while everyone else kind of looks around, because there's a lot. That's fine.
Dimitri actually has a very excited energy about him. Felice, he's like it's a little anticipatory, but it's definitely like excitement, like not jumpy, not jittery, but definitely excitement. He takes a big sniff of the air. He's like, oh, this is beauty in its highest form. Look at the design of this place. I would love to get in contact with their architects. Felice, how do you feel?
Small.
Do you find yourself feeling nervous?
Just a little. It's a little easier than the. Damn, what was it called? What's the last party?
The
What would you call that?
engagement party.
Engagement. Okay. Sorry. I'm a little less nervous. Well, feeling better than the engagement party, but it's still. I don't
It's a
know.
lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It can-
Yeah.
Your first time here can feel a lot like mine. I felt like a fish out of water. Well, my first event like this. I don't believe I've ever been to this particular venue before. My first event like this, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't meant to be there. But then I looked around and no one dressed better than me, so...
I believe it.
But honest, he's gonna smirk at the laugh, at getting Felice to laugh. But honestly, if you find yourself feeling a bit overwhelmed, he's gonna take his hand, he's gonna go, remember that you have been here by my side since I've been in this city. So we're gonna walk through these doors. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna act like you've been here before. Because you have. Now let's crush, darling. And he is going to hold Felice's hand and walk slowly into the venue.
Amazing. I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, and you guys walk in. Definitely turn some heads. As you two enter, definitely some people talking about the outfits and whatnot. Eris.
Yes.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. One moment. Sorry, I was still trying to figure out the
You're good.
other thing. Let me see. Oh, that's a natural one.
Excellent. Hey, Eris.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people here. This building is jam-packed with noise and bodies and people constantly moving and talking to each other. This, that, the other. I feel like there's a moment where you're almost feel like you're getting turned around a little bit. As you do, you suddenly feel a set of hands on your shoulders. And a voice behind you kind of goes, slow down there. Don't want to spend too much. As a masculine voice is behind you.
Oh, she will turn to whomever has their hands on her shoulders and smile and just say, thank you very much. Sorry, I've never been to anything like this. It's very beautiful. What does this person look like?
Yeah, so as you turn around, he lets go of you. You see he's about 6'4", kind of this purplish skin. You see this like top of black hair that's shaved on the sides, but then it's long and it goes down down to like the nape of his neck almost. And you see this black tattoo marking on his neck that leads down to his chest, with his like shirts kind of open and stuff like that. It's like a gray shirt with a maroon jacket, black pants, black shoes. You see he's got a set of pointed ears, so you assume drow in nature. But behind the mask that he's wearing, you see a set of kind of yellowish red eyes. And his mask is this kind of like ornate purple and gold. It's no problem. I'm waiting for someone as well.
Oh, really? Do you have a partner to this event?
I believe so. He's not here yet, but he should be coming shortly.
That's very exciting. I myself didn't come with anyone but people I work with, but I'm excited for you.
Are you looking for them? I mean, many eyes make slight work.
She will take one more look around, not noticing Miles next to her.
But that one, I mean...
Literally standing right there.
Yes, help would be very nice. Only I just met them yesterday, so it's hard to remember what they look like.
It's fair. I know the whole point of the masks is anonymity. My name is Xavier Wolf.
That's a very nice name. I'm Eris Sunglow.
Pleasure to meet you. Well, let's go see if we can find your friends. He will not offer a hand, but he will stay by your side as you two wander into the crowd. Miles, Eris just talked to a random dude and just walked away.
Did he overhear any of that? How close are we?
Yeah, give me.
We were like right there.
Give me a perception check. Yeah.
Perception check with a plus 22.
22. Yeah, you got most of that. I will say with the 22, this person does not seem threatening at all to Eris. But it was a man, so like she just went with him.
Yeah. So he's he definitely overhears this, and he'll look at Lila, and he'll touch her shoulder for a moment, and then like take a half step, and then like before she gets too far, he's gonna be like, Eris. I'm just kind of like, I mean, she technically can't really see the look on his face, but he's looking at her kind of like, are you good, bro? Like, are you confused? Are you lost? So...
She will stop in her tracks and kind of... sorry, Xavier, one moment. And she will kind of look around, try to track where the sound came from.
Lift his hand up so she can see him.
Does she see him at this point?
I'm gonna give it to you because as much fun as it would be to say no, I think I'll say yes in this moment.
She'll kind of very gently tug on Xavier's sleeve and point to where Miles is. They must have just walked in. If you like, you can join us until your companion comes.
Yes, I hope to see him soon as well. And he'll walk back over with you. Like I said, he's not offering a hand or anything like that. He comes up, he looks at Miles and he goes, Xavier Wolf, pleasure to meet you.
Hang on, I just wrote his last name in chat. You said he reaches out his hand?
No, he does not. He
does not reach out his hand?
He just says he says his name and does a little bit of a bow.
Miles just looks this guy up and down. He goes, Detective Amardis. Because I gave him a last name.
Do you wanna insight check him?
Yeah, I do actually.
Want to vibe check in? Sure.
Hang on. What's my insight? A 12.
A 12. I rolled a 9. He is honestly waiting for his partner to show up. It seems like that is what he's doing, and he's trying to give as much space as possible to people, despite this very tightly packed house.
So he kind of like he lets him do his little bow. He kind of just he introduces himself, does a nod, and then just looks at Eris and he goes, "You seemed a little lost."
You know, I was a little lost. But thanks so much for waving at me. It really helped.
Of course.
Miles, you look very dashing today.
And you look beautiful. And then he's gonna put his hand on Lila's shoulder and he goes, "This is Lila. Lila, this is Eris, the new detective on our team."
Hello there.
Even with the mask, you can see the bags under her eyes. She just, hi. Oh,
He's
right.
gonna
And she'll like reach a hand up, cause she is small. She's a halfling. She'll reach a hand up. I'm Lila.
He's gonna squeeze her shoulder just a little bit, just a little, like, uncomfortably tight, but not like anything.
Yeah.
You know.
You do that, and there is a moment where you you do that, and she just gives a really forced smile afterwards. She's putting a hand out at Paris.
Do I notice this at all? The like
make an insight check.
forcefulness? Okay. Oh, I'm not rolling well. That's a 2.
Hard to say.
And our new detective is not detecting anything.
No. It's a total of 8 at least.
That's pretty good. No, she seems to be very tired, at least from what you can tell.
It's very nice to meet you as well. And she will grasp both of her hands with hers and very gently shake her hands in return.
So you grabbed both of her hands?
No. She grabbed the one hand with both of her hands.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you grab both of her hands and start shaking them at the same time. I'm like, what?
No.
I see what you're saying. I love it. Beautiful. With that, we'll kind of pull away from that new group, and we will move over to Adelaide. Where does Adelaide go?
I think she looks at the small collection of her people around her and just recounts what we need to do. We need to find Coldshard, the scholar. I would like to introduce you to Starweaver, early, hopefully, Nora, and you two, pointing at her uncles, are looking for Arendor's Haven. I don't think I've seen them yet.
You kind of see your uncles. Yes, of course. I think I saw Starweaver over on the mezzanine. And we will be on the lookout for the Arendor's Haven people.
Perfect. Shall we, Nora?
Yes, we shall. Because I'm so good at this game. As you three travel over, oh, look at that! Starweaver and Coldshard are together.
Convenient.
Convenient. As you see, there are a couple of people already out on this kind of mezzanine area, including Lady Driftshade, who is talking with Thelwyn Duskwhisper.
Good for her.
In a bit of hushed tones. As you come over, you do see Lear Starweaver, who is in his very dapper sense wearing what could only be described as this like astral like cloak behind his suit that seems to have like stars shimmering off the ends of it. While you see Scholar Ixthra Cold Shard, this blue dragonborn, she's got a set of glasses, and she's just wearing like blue robes. She did not get dressed up for this event at all. She's not even wearing a mask. As the two of them seem to be in conversation as you approach.
Good evening, Counselor. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Good evening, Miss Montgomery. No, we were just discussing some potential business endeavors and having our friend here potentially teaching some classes next semester over at the Arcane Enclave schools. What can I be of service?
That's exciting. Above table, what are Nura's titles here? How would she? Because I know Jor's advisor, Balaam, but what is Nura?
Do you want me to have her introduce herself, or are you going to introduce her?
Whatever is appropriate. I don't know the
I'll
cultural...
let her. Yeah, I'll let her introduce herself. She'll go for her full title then. I think Jorah, kind of seeing Starweaver, he goes, Counselor Starweaver. Starweaver eyes land on Nura as she goes. She kind of like gracefully sticks a hand out. High Princess Nura al-Sharik of the Zentaran Empire, ambassador of the current embassy as well. As Starweaver kind of like, he's not one to stumble. He stumbles.
I thought it appropriate to make your acquaintance. Perhaps some of your works can be of use to Zentara.
Yes, that would be a lovely idea. I rolled that nat 1 on his composure. Yes, of course. I'd love to talk with you, Miss Ostarik, and she like pauses him. It's Mrs. I am a married woman, and he just of course, Mrs. Al-Sharik, if you wouldn't mind, and he kind of gestures to an empty table, and stands looking at Culture and is like, we'll continue our conversations later. We have much to discuss. As he stands and kind of walks over with Nura to another table for them to have some discussion, leaving you alone with Cold Shard.
I'm trying to find exactly why I need to talk to Cold Shard, because apparently the name is spelled wrong in the document you sent me, so I can't find it.
Bowles. It was regarding art.
Oh, there it is.
I think Jorah will walk over, take a seat, looking to Cold Shard. Hello, old friend. It's been a while since we've talked. And Cultured kind of nods along and just, it's been far too long, Jorah. It really has. And you're
Adelaide Montgomery.
a pleasure. I know the wastes are not normally kind to necromancers, but I find their magic to be fascinating. So I try not to hold that grudge.
I appreciate your openness. I know the Wastes, of course, have a darker history with necromancy, but I'm curious more about your artifacts. You've items of extraordinary power compared to the rest of Elmira.
Yeah. We've gotten some artifacts that date back longer than Nyxborough has been a town or city, nation. What do you guys consider now? Big enough. And point is, we do have a lot of ancient artifacts. Do you mind helping me out? What are you looking for particularly?
Manipulation of the weave, or maybe the divine, would be of interest. On a purely academic standpoint, of course.
Of course. We have this, there was this artifact that we were looking into. We haven't been able to fully, crack it yet, but it seems to be about this, it's hard to describe. Basically, it's like a loom that can rebind the weave in new ways, as if it literally was a spool of thread.
Interesting.
Haven't been able to figure it out fully yet. We're still working on it. There are some weird levers in there, but we're trying. There's also, I believe there was a dagger that we found that could temporarily sever the weave, but it seemed to reinforce itself, though, and became stronger over time, that cut section of the weave.
Well, interesting. Like a scar tissue.
Yeah, somehow, the magical healing of the weave itself packed itself in harder. So we're not sure if that's the item or if that's how the weave works. We're not 100% sure. It's kind of hard to do that, so.
And do you have anything regarding divinity or perhaps even the soul?
Do you want something that is from divinity, can fight divinity? The soul is a bit harder. I think we had something for it. Gotta make sure I'm in the right window so I don't accidentally show that document. It's fine. I'll make sure I have the right thing. We started working on we found this thing called the lumen cordis, which has this it's like a golden thread that we found that seems to hum, but it's never in sync for some reason. So we're not exactly sure what's going on there, but it's believed that that may have been something that was used in an old necromantic spell of some kind. May have had to do with the soul, we're not sure.
Interesting. And to fight divinity, you have such things?
Yeah. Well, if you're wanting to fight divinity or defend against divinity, I mean, we kind of have a little bit of both. We have, there was a hammer that the Forge Master had made, Gorsath, at one point in time. Gorath, not Gorsath. Gorath had made that seemed like it was able to pack a wallop against some of the other gods. Regarding like defense against divinity, there's a lot of stuff from Umbrus that we've collected over the years due to what used to be out in the wastes, and well, let's just say we've got enough to make like a cloak that makes you like invisible to the divinity and to the veil, even as if like you could potentially go between the veil and it.
The mention of Umbrus, she squeezes Jorah's hand under the table.
Hey, roll an insight check on Jorah,
Okay.
on that.
Okay. Plus 6. 16.
16. Doesn't even flinch.
Yeah. Oh, well. Unfortunately, I assume all these artifacts are in the Ironclad Wastes, so I wouldn't be welcomed there.
No, but I mean, we do sometimes bring them out for other reasons. We actually have one of the artifacts might be up for auction later tonight.
Oh. Is it a secret, or can I know which?
It's a secret. We have to keep people on their toes. And I know you're not a blabbermouth, but we gotta hold out at least for a little bit longer.
I understand. Well, if any more artifacts do make their way to the city, I would be most intrigued in studying them.
Yeah, and you see them kind of pull out a little box that then grows into a larger box as they pull out a sending stone and hand it to you. Yeah, here's a sending stone for me, and it shrinks back down and it goes kind of back in their pocket. That's a sending stone to me direct, so we can talk more about it later. Maybe figure something out. I know that you guys have been dealing with something weird here, and if we have artifacts that might be able to help, I can see what I can pull.
I greatly appreciate that. And she's going to go into the pocket in her dress and then basically pull out her shadow lane and do the same thing that Coldchart just did, but seal the sending stone away.
Nice. It's a good design. Yeah, and I think kind of is there anything more that you wanted to have with that conversation?
No, if it seems like it's ending, she's gonna look at Jorah and be like, perhaps a dance, Stu?
I've been waiting all night for you to say that. As he will take your hand and head back in to dance. We then move the camera quickly over to our favorite farmhand, Rowan.
Bonsoir.
Francois. Hi, darling.
Hi.
Whom are you looking for?
There's no one in particular he's looking for. I think he's walked in, and his first instinct is to see if anyone's looking at him, and he's just like, probably not. I don't give two shits. He's probably grabbed a wine glass so he looks at ease, and he is at ease. And he's probably just like keeping an eye out on Livy. He's probably just like walking around very nonchalantly,
Yeah.
and just watching Livy and see how she is.
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
You got it, boss. How's a 14 for you?
14. 14's good enough for you to notice that Electra and Magnus seem to be looking your direction. As they kind of look over at you, very distant from Livy.
I will I'll slowly approach them if they're staring at me. And not say anything yet. just slowly approach with
slowly
my
approach.
just slowly approach with my wine glass, and I'll take a sip of it. And I think he'll eventually speak. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
And just be like, pleasant evening.
Quite so. Is there any reason for you to be so distant right now?
To who?
Electra kind of... Not my place. How are you doing?
No, you were scared. I'm fine. How are you?
Outside of the normal issues with grandfather, I'm fine. Magnus kind of looks at you and he just goes, keeps asking when the wedding is going to happen. We're going to keep pushing that off on him.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, if you like stall him enough and just be like, hey, the crops aren't right, the moon ain't right, I don't know, get yourself like a what is it called? The village used to have one, like a fortune teller. Be like, listen, you need an auspicious time or day. Listen, I got a bunch of gadgets you can use and little tricks if you need to keep him off your back for a bit. And he's like sipping his wine slowly.
We might have to take you up on that, especially because we're running out of grandparents that are dying to keep pushing it back. But yeah, I mean, it's one thing we can do to kind of flip him off. We might as well.
Yeah, no offense. And he kind of looks at Electra when he says this. Your granddad is a bit of an ass.
Electra kind of goes, yeah, I know. He's my grandfather.
I know. Yeah, you don't need me to tell you that.
Yeah. So, anyways, okay. Did you kind of looks over at Livy and looks back and is just like, you two are good?
Yeah? Why wouldn't we be?
Rowan.
Electra, do you know something?
Rowan?
Go on.
The amount of times that I've heard that my sister has done wine night or this, that, or the other, or various things with you for the last 7 years, and you two to suddenly be so distant, it's just a little weird.
It's not weird. We were talking about this night. I know your Gramps is turning up, and he's already met me once, and Livy's nervous about introducing people to him, or just, I don't know, having people around in general. So we had to talk about it. I'm just giving her space.
Well, make sure that that space is reciprocated from both sides. Make sure that she wants that space.
All right, I hear you. I was gonna go talk to her before you both decided to stare at me.
We weren't just staring
You
at you.
were.
Magnus? No, I was. I was checking him out. Eldra
Oh,
just kind of
thanks.
like
Hey,
turns
that's good.
around, just kind of like, sir,
Okay,
you're not
Magnus.
wrong.
Okay, question for you then. Thank you. Question for you. Should I undo one more button, or is that too classless? Because I was like, I kind of did when I saw everyone was wearing like suits
I
on the
think
way in, but
Magnus gives you an up down and just goes, you could do with one less button.
thanks. And he just kind of pops it and undoes it with another hand. Nice. Oh, so much more freeing as well. I don't know how
Yeah.
people wear stuffy suits.
Yeah, I don't know. As Magnus is like buttoned all the way up. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Sorry.
it's fine. And Elytra's like, yeah, it makes it easier for this, and she like wraps a finger around his tie and like pulls him a little bit closer to her. He's like, ooh.
I think Rowan just wolf whistles, just a little low whistle, like, damn, Electra, I didn't know you had that in you. I'll still you both chat or dance later. I'm gonna go check in on Livy before I decide to nosy my way around and really scare off some nobles. I think he just like claps Magnus on the shoulder and like pats Electra's hair or like ruffles it slightly.
Yeah, she like quickly like puts it back and lets go of Magnus's tie. As he kind of Magnus like whispers into your ear, "Go get her." Before we continue that scene, as much as I'd love to, we'll pick up with that with Livy. Wayland, where are you off to? I see you moving.
I think Wayland is, as I am wont to do at masquerades. I think he's going around and like not intentionally finding all of the what are they called? Like all of the like waiter people coming out, like all like the snacks. But I think he's definitely like just moving about the space, like moving between people, just listening to these conversations, grabbing a snack or two off of the trays that go by, like all the hors d'oeuvres, and a drink, as he's just exploring the main area. But I think he sees the door to the outside.
Okay.
To like the veranda, and he's like wanders that way. Yeah.
Superior. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most definitely. You make your way outside. You see there's sets of tables and other things like that. You do see Nudra and Lear Starweaver are still chatting. Kind of similar setup that you're seeing right now. As you do see, Cold Shard is by herself, this blue dragonborn, who seems to be like fiddling with something. Just kind of sitting by herself, taking a moment.
I don't mean to be antisocial, but there's a part of me that sees this hedge maze, right? And that just is fascinating.
Hell yeah. Let's get into the hedge maze. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Amazing.
If you want, I can make this really fun too.
I think it's about to get really fun.
I make no promises that this maze is solvable. I realize I don't think I actually. Good luck.
We love that. It's even
a survival roll of 3.
Cool. Oh, right, there we go. Okay, cool. My other one is not working. Cool. I'm just gonna fog of war this again because I'm assuming you probably didn't memorize it.
No.
As it is a large area here. As you suddenly enter into this maze, which direction would you like to go?
I think Waylon looks ahead, like looks at all three different directions. I'm gonna grab a D6 here. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so he's gonna go to. He's gonna like pull a hors d'oeuvre out of his pocket and eat that. Probably like some kind of phyllo dough wrapped something, and like take a shot or a drink of champagne and or wine, whatever he can pick up, and he's gonna walk into the hedge maze this way.
Cool. Yeah. Also, Kiki, I did just test. It is solvable. Yeah, as you kind of enter in, you.
And as I start walking through there, I'm gonna take my Rocky Talkie out, or Rocky Talkie, God, sending stone out that we have for the precinct, and just be like, guys, there's a hedge mage. Hedge mage?
Hedge mage.
I think I need to put this drink down.
And that is the last thing you guys hear from Wayland for the rest of the night. He dies in the hedge maze. I'll have you. I think as you go in and enter, you see that there are 3 paths that seem to be leading you down different directions. You see a statue down the middle one. It seems to curve to the one on the right, and then there seems to be something weird down the 3rd left path.
Let's do something weird.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see a lattice structure with like a bench under it with some flowers and stuff like that growing over it.
God, I wish like we had phones. Like just snap a selfie.
Guys, where am I?
Right. This doesn't look familiar. I'm gonna go under the lattice.
Yeah.
Which I definitely thought was not a lattice.
Totally thought it was a trapdoor situation.
Yeah, totally.
Listen, I did too for a second, and then I went, "That's silly," and decided that was not it. Why would there be
a trapdoor in this hedge maze?
Why would there be a trapdoor in this rich asshole's hedge maze? I don't know if that was the original plan, Kiki, but
I don't know. I've seen Anastasia a time or two. There's probably a trapdoor in this guy's
it's not a trapdoor. It was a pergola. It's just a little place to sit.
Yeah. Perfect. I think with you hanging out for a second, finishing your lovely drink, we will pivot over to Lavinia. You'll have a moment before Rowan shows up. Where are you going?
Lavinia does what she does best at these events and just wanders the edges of the floor.
Yeah, I think you notice Electra and Magnus are also on that edge. You notice a couple other... You see like an Aarakocra, which is a little odd. Off on one end, you do see the band seems to be performing towards the north end. You do see Belric Thane seems to be kind of by himself in regards to like he's greeting people, but like kind of like there's like a line situation as like people are like thanking him for the party and stuff like that. And you're kind of wandering the edge. Are you trying to hide?
Not necessarily hide, but just kind of be unnoticeable. Fit in with the crowd, though she knows that's kind of impossible for her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you still roll a stealth check here.
Okay.
Because I think there is a level of blending in that stealth works well with.
I'm decent at stealth. That's an 11.
Cool. Hey, Rowan, what's your passive perception again?
My passive perception is 17.
Yeah, Livy's noticeably trying to avoid people and doing what she does best.
Mm-hmm.
You notice it and you clock it pretty hard.
Pretty hard. I think
nothing less.
I think he just quietly goes up behind her and just kind of like mutters under his breath. It's like, it's easier to blend in if you relax a little bit.
Relaxing's not really in my vocabulary right now, Ro.
Yeah, I know. Could always find some grapes.
What, so you can scold me?
I don't scold you, I just slightly tease you about it.
I'm not feeling very hungry right now.
Yeah, Belric Thane doesn't seem the type of guy to just leave bowls of grapes out for his guests. I mean, I've seen plates of wine, though.
Wine is good.
I'll get you some. I think he just grabs... he grabs just another glass of wine and hands it to Livy.
Thank you. And she will sip it. So, you were talking to Electra and Magda?
Yeah, more like they were staring at me, but I forget how nice they are.
Why were they staring?
Electra made a comment about wine night and how apparently we, and he like gestures to both him and her, seem distant. And I just said, well, I was worried about obviously your Gramps, and you're famous around these parts, aren't you? So I was just keeping a lower profile. That's all.
I don't know if famous is the right word. More the name.
Popular. Yeah,
Popular.
exactly. And I don't know if some handsome, dashing man is going to sweep you off your feet tonight. I don't want to ruin your chances. I think he winks a little bit at that as well.
That's only happening if you ask me to dance.
Oh, well, we'll have to see where the night takes us then.
We shall see.
Yeah. But you sure you're doing okay, sweetheart?
I'm okay.
Hey, Livy.
Mhm.
Give me an
Yeah.
investigation check.
Okay.
As you realize, when Rowan mentioned your grandfather, you haven't seen him yet.
17.
17? Yeah. For this being a masquerade and everything like that, Caldrus has not made his appearance yet.
She does look lightly, not worried, but like kind of glances around and she says, I'm okay.
Can I incite that? She's looking around? Like, I think he'd be like, okay, don't lie to me. But I'm
You're not lying.
You're not lying. Just a little admission.
Yeah. Roll
Fine.
insight deception. Or persuasion.
19 insight.
Okay. 11.
I think you just see his eyebrow raise.
He will sigh.
We don't have to talk about it, but
It's just Caldrus isn't here. It's unlike him. But I'm not worrying about it. I've got enough to worry about already.
you do. I mean, if it'll help, I can keep an eye out a little bit. I don't know. He
No,
seems the type
don't.
not to make big entrances.
He really chooses when to.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's just with everything we're trying to do, just be weird seeing him after this morning.
No, that makes sense. You know, I'm always here if you want to talk about it. Or just...
I know.
I'm gonna go probably make some nobles cry. So if you want to join me for that, more than welcome. Or if you want to keep blending in with the lovely wallpaper, it's your choice. But I'm gonna go cause some mischief, I think. Nothing beats it. Masquerade mischief, apparently. I don't know. Never been to one.
Well, welcome to your first. Go cause mischief. I'll be here.
Okay. Just call me if you need me. I'll keep an eye out.
I'll be looking.
In a bit, moonshine. And I think Rowan just lays, like, very, like, casually, just, like, meanders off, like, very much, like, relaxed. And it is as if this is his own home. Just very chill. Very chill boy.
Yeah, you meander and separate as the camera pans over to Dimitri and Felice. I believe, Dimitri, you were potentially looking for someone. If you want to give me an investigation check to see if you spot them. Investigation or perception to see if you spot them.
Oh, can I help?
How are you helping, Felice?
I think that it's just Felice is just so
You're so small.
perceptive. He's just like pointing. Yeah, he's so small.
But you can see the
pointing
bottoms
people
of
and just like,
dresses.
oh, look. Yeah, he's just like, oh look, there's the shiny red one, and oh look, there's a navy blue one, and over there, that's he's just like pointing people out. Hopefully, I mean.
Okay, I'll let you reroll, Dimitri.
Thank you, Hannah.
Of course.
Okay, so that 16 is actually a 18 because of my aura.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's for saves.
That's for
Sorry,
saves.
that's for saves. It's my fault.
Oh.
You're good. Yeah, I think with 16 though, it's still good enough. You do notice the gaggle of Miles, Eris, Lila, and a new person. You do see the yellow dress of Libby talking to Rowan at the moment, right as they separate. And you notice, yeah, I think you would notice that.
Okay. All right. Above board. Do I go for Eris first, or do I go with the plan that I had in my head, which is
You do
think
have
I'm
4 sessions to get your plan done.
It's
so.
true.
This
You
is
have
Very
options.
This-
true. That
true.
is true.
Eris is right here if you wanna just.
Eris is right there. That is absolutely correct. Thank you so
Don't
much.
worry, I'll be here every session. So
Alive.
Listen. Dimitri's got his eye on you now. So Dimitri is
damn
going
it, she
to
can't hide. Go ahead.
and at all. Dimitri's going to like bend down towards Felice and go, "Oh my gosh, do you see that stunning gob right there? I cannot. I have to go see who the maker is. I have to go see who designed that beauty. Oh my goodness. Oh, but I see that our comrades are over there. Keep an
Oh,
eye
yeah.
on you. But
Keep an
do
eye on
keep
who?
the gold and blue hair. Gold dress, blue hair. But there I see
Oh,
Miles and our new our detectives. I see our detectives. And Dimitri is gonna go over to Eris and Miles.
Yeah, as you two head over to Eris and Miles, you do see Lila is also there, and a newcomer as well, as Xavier Wolf is also there.
Good afternoon. As Dimitri walks up, he's gonna like take a small, like the shortest bow.
Felice is waving his hand frantically, and then when he sees Dimitri like do the short bow, he like stops, and then he also does the short bow.
Good evening. Miles is not going to bow.
It wasn't a sharp bow. It wasn't a 90-degree. It was like a little
I know. like a little nod, curtsy, little thing. Yeah, he's not. He'll give you the head nod, but he's not bending down at all. He's not sticking his hands out. He's just standing there. He's also, I presume there's people with wine like trays like walking around, right?
Yeah, if you want a glass, you get a glass. Like,
yeah,
there's wine.
I feel like he's grabbed one and he's handed one to Lila. He's watching her.
I think there's kind of a moment where she's really debating downing it, and she's gonna be good. She will not chug it. She will simply sip on it, and is kind of people watching at the moment.
Okay.
She's being good.
Dimitri, Felice, it's good to see you.
To see you as well, comrades. And who might our new guest be? Xavier.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Xavier Wolf. And he kind of gives you a nod as well, not extending a hand.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm known as Dimitri. This is Felice Navidad. These are my
Nice to meet you.
coworkers. These are my coworkers, Miles, and his companion, Lila.
Yeah, just out him like that.
Yes, we have been chatting. Thank you for reintroducing them to me. I'm waiting for my partner to show up. He's not quite here yet, but I'm hoping to see him soon.
You're quite welcome. And
Looking for.
You guys kind of walked each other. Miles, I'll have you ask your question.
Oh, he was asking Xavier, what is your partner's name?
His name is Siren.
Sorry. Little giggle. Yeah.
Yes.
Siren's also detective. What's his last name? Do we know his last name? Does he have a last
Siren
name?
Dalphon. I don't. They're at a different precinct though. Is the only thing. So I don't know if you know all of your precinct detectives like memorized. So I'd say like you could maybe give me a history check if you've run into to see if you've maybe run into a Siren.
16. I think +1 is my history. I know that he knows Livy, at least vaguely, Livy and Rowan through Adelaide, even though he's never like gotten to know them more properly.
Yeah. Siren is a detective over at Precinct 9. So you probably guess that if you find someone from 9, you might be able to lead cattle to water, as Rowan would say.
Okay. I forgot his last name already.
It's fine. Dimitri, or I guess Felice, you had something you were saying.
Oh, Felice asked what the person he's like his partner, not his partner. Wait, I don't know. His date's name.
Oh, okay. So it was the same question, yeah.
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 Then he'll just ask, do you know what they're wearing? Because I can keep an eye out for you.
No, he specifically requested that I don't see him, as if he was my bride or something like that. I don't know. He had some weird reasons. I apologize. That's not helpful, but I'll know him when I see him.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Keep an eye out for your Saren.
I appreciate
And that's no problem. And Eris, how are you?
She will excitedly look towards you and realize, oh, he's also addressing me. And she will give a little curtsy and say,
Go ahead.
How are you, Dimitri?
I'm well, Eris. Does everything fit well? That is my question. You look ravishing, but is everything in its correct ordinance, in its correct place?
It fits beautifully, really. I really like the fact that I can spin. She'll do a little twirl, and it just flows very, very beautifully. You did a wonderful job.
Very charming, very elegant. I love
it. And is Felice your date here, or is it just you guys just happened to show up together?
Well,
if you could see a giant minotaur blush.
Yeah, it was like just scratches the back of his head. Is like, well, it made sense. It's we're currently rooming together, so it just made sense.
Well, that's very nice. You guys both look very nice together.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Very, very appreciated.
Do you both know how to dance?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Did Dimitri say that they do?
Yes, he does, yes.
I think that's what I'm most excited for here. I've already seen a couple dancing, but I don't know who I would dance with, but maybe I'll find someone who would like to dance with me.
Oh, she's so cute.
And I think as you guys are doing that, you suddenly hear a booming voice echo throughout the entire area as Belric Thane is addressing the entire room. Thank you all for coming out tonight. We appreciate all that you all have done for the city, and we wanted to celebrate again once more into the new year. I also wanted to introduce one of our leading benefactors at the moment, and he kind of gestures, and you guys see a older, white-haired, kind of coming down, well kept, I'd say. He's got a pointed ears, a little like soul patch situation. In a very like regal green and gold and white suit, as he goes, Culdrus Valethren has been one of the largest supporters and benefactors of tonight. And please don't forget, later we will be having our auction, which, remember, it is all for charity. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy the Masquerade. And with that, we will close tonight's session for the Masquerade. We'll see y'all in a week. Yeah! Not even a week. Woo! We'll see you on Sunday for part 2. And we'll catch you then. Have a good night.
Chat.